Hi, welcome to 2020 Tasty Treats with GourmetQuilter. We're having a lot of fun this year with different programs going on. We're doing some applique ones. This is part of one of the appliques. We're doing applique in the kitchen. So we've got 20 different things that you might find in the kitchen to applique. So we've already done 3 of them. We're on to applique number 4 this time. So we're going to have some very yummy, I think it's strawberry jam. So that's looking pretty delicious to me. So I'm doing fused raw edge applique. If you've already signed up with GourmetQuilter to receive the pattern, you'll have a pattern that you can trace from. Everything's numbered so that you get some idea of the order to place them in, where things overlap, etc. So I've already started placing my shapes here. I've got my little fabric top to go on my little jar of jam just here, which I think I'm just going to sit somewhere a bit like that. And then we've got this little picture of a strawberry so that we know it's strawberry jam sitting on a label here. So I've already got everything cut out, ready to just position everything on there. Make sure that things are sitting centered side to side and that we're happy with the position of everything. I think that's looking pretty good. However, because of the way the top of the jar is with this nice little fabric topping, there's just a couple of lines that would help us when we're sewing. So I'm just going to pencil those in so that when we're sewing we're not suddenly wondering what it is that we're supposed to be doing, because we don't really want to do that, do we? So there's a line that indicates the top of the jar up here, and this one here that possibly is a rubber band or a piece of string or a piece of ribbon, but just something so that we know what we're going to be stitching. And so because I'm doing free motion stitching, I'm going to be using a stabilizer, and I'm just using a lightweight cotton batting as my stabilizer. So I just pop that behind. It's not fusible, it's just gripping because it's all cotton. And I'm going to go to the sewing machine and start doing the applique stitching. So I'm doing free motion stitching, just like a straight stitch but free motion. I've dropped my feed teeth, I've got a little free motion foot on, and I might do this lid first because we've got to worry about where it all goes. So I'm just going to start in here. There's a couple of stitches on top of each other just to lock that thread off, and then I'm just going to come around close to the edge. Now I can go all the way around because we need to go all the way around, and then we've got a couple of lines to go across, but we can probably do pretty much all of those as we get to them. So we'll come around this top edge here first. And we might go all the way back to where we started, and then we can come along this line here that might be the rubber band or a piece of string or something tying a fabric top on. And I think I'm going to come back over that just to give it an extra piece of clarity there. And then we're going to come and just do this one that indicates the top of the actual jar. And then I can just do a couple of stitches on top again to lock off. And so that's the lid already done. So now we need to do around the jar, which is very straightforward, and the label, and maybe the strawberry. So maybe I'll just do the strawberry. No, I'm going to do the jar next. So I'll come back and show you the strawberry when I get to it. So I'm ready to do my strawberry. I've done the jar and the label already. I'm just starting on the edge of the strawberry here. And then I can go straight on to the leaves. I'm just going to snip my thread off so it doesn't get in my way. And here I am on a leaf already. It doesn't take very long. Here I am back at the beginning again. And so that's my little jar of strawberry jam. Now if you felt you needed some little tiny spots on that, the little seeds on a strawberry, you could use or you could stitch them. You could use a little fabric marking pen if you wanted to, a little permanent pen. I'm probably quite happy with my strawberry just the way it is. So I'm going to pin that up with our other appliques. We're doing really well. That's applique number 4 out of our series of 20. So we're doing pretty well. So we'll come back again and I'll see you again with applique number 5 in the kitchen.